Keep to time or it's the water pistol. That was the message from MC Mike Tonks to the 10 Dunedin mayoral candidates who showed up to a forum at the Regent Theatre. It was organised by a range of local organisations, including the Disabled Persons Assembly and Connect South, formerly known as the Dunedin Council of Social Services. Its executive officer, Alan Shanks, says candidates were given 3 set questions.
The reason being is that, some of the forums have had open opportunities for public to make some of their own particular questions, but for the time restraint we have, and because of the number of candidates that are standing for the mayoralty in Dunedin, time-wise it just hasn't been possible for us to be able to get a lot of response from the public. So that's why we sort of gave them preempted questions so that they could think about it and make some real positive response in the 5 minutes that they've been given.
Without exception, candidates began answering the set questions, then turned to campaigning on their own platforms. Only a couple of them really hit on the disability sector, to the dismay of some organisers.
I think what they should be focusing on from a disability perspective is ensuring that the council makes all services accessible to disabled people as well as the built environment. They're responsible for those 2 areas.
The meeting was signed by a translator for deaf members of the audience, some of whom applauded in sign language to show their thanks. Ford believes the current councillors have worked well with the disability sector. However, he says more can be done.
From our perspective, what we'd like to see is a continuation of that relationship in terms of, for example, the retention and continuation of the Disability Issues Advisory Group. That's an advisory group that advises council on disability-related issues.
The main thrust of questions mayoral candidates faced was centred around the disabilities and social services area and what each hopeful contender would promise to do for the sectors. Daryl Baser, The South Today.